Hi everyone, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping in. I'm Rena, and in today's Boxes and Deals, I have my fall FabFitFun for 2025. And I'm so excited because I have to say, the last couple years, I feel like, the fall box, so fall is my absolute favorite season of the year. I love everything to do with fall, the smells, the colors, everything. So for the last couple seasons, I was excited about the fall box and felt like kind of a letdown because they didn't really give me fall vibes. Plus the options, the choices weren't super exciting. Well, this season they came through, at least in my opinion. I'm kind of wishing I had those two accounts that I had before. Number one, too much money. Number two, I had a hard time filling both boxes because there wasn't enough choices that I liked each category to make two of every category. Anyway, so this time though, I'm wishing I had those two boxes. I had to narrow down my choices and my additional choices for this box, let me tell you. So if you'd like to see what I received or what I chose for my FabFitFun fall box, and this season we got 7 choices, please stay tuned. Yes, I already got my box because I am an annual subscriber. And so they get first shipping, but also I went ahead and did I have the subscription for the rush packing. It's not rush shipping because once it's in the hands of the shipping, they don't put a rush shipping on it. They just put us in front of the line for packing. So if you pay for that, it's $15 each time normally, but I went ahead and did the subscription. It saves me $1.50 each time. And so it's $13.50 for the subscription, and I don't have to remember to add it on every time. So to me, it's worth it just because I want to get it out there and show you guys so that, if some people are still choosing, give you some better ideas of what there might be, whether you watched other people's videos or not, because there are so many options that nobody's box is going to be the exact same. I mean, very few. All right, and what I will do also is tell you what I paid for each item based on the overall value of the box. And because I'm an annual subscriber and I did the extra year before they changed the pricing, I'm still only paying $55 per box. It did go up to $65 for annuals this season, $65 per box, which is $260 that you would pay at once. So I went ahead and renewed before the price went up. And then for seasonals, the price is now $80 per box. Now that's pretty steep. Usually one item can be the price of the box, or sometimes maybe 2 items. But yeah, you can pay for the whole box with just a couple items in the box. All right, so let's get right in. Category 1, I'll show you the picture of the inside of the box right here because it is beautiful. I love the design. I can understand why they do it on the inside and not the outside, because then it gets, all dirty and damaged. I know that there's a way you can turn these inside out once you have them, but I cannot figure out how to do it. I need like a little tutorial. But category 1 was actually the biggest item for me in the box. And this is by Noon and Moon, and it is their pie dish. They had 2 options for this one. You could choose it was called cherry lacquer. So it was like this deep cherry kind of burgundy color with a pink trim. But I chose the other one, which is taupe with a cherry lacquer trim. So I love that it's deep dish. I have a couple pie pans, but none that are deep dish. And what I love about this is not only for pies, especially coming for the holidays, but also for deep dish, maybe casseroles or like a chicken pot pie. I mean, that's what the fall season, the winter season are perfect for. So I am loving this. I might even make like a tater tot casserole. You could even do a meatloaf in there. So I'm loving it. It's a nice beige. And then it has that cherry lacquer trim, which in my camera it looks brown, but it is, you know what? In person it looks brown too. I thought it was a cherry lacquer trim, but it looks more like a chocolate, maybe a red tone chocolate color, but that's okay. It's still very nice. Just a note that some people have already tried this, and if you use metal on it, it does leave scratch marks. They did have the pie server as one of the options. I didn't get it because I found this out in time that this scratches with the pie server. So I will make sure to use silicone or plastic pie servers. So this was valued at $65. I only paid $19.63 for this amazing, beautiful dish. I didn't get any add-ons for category 1. I really wanted the blanket. Mine that I have from last year, it was the Marsala orange, and I love it, and I use it as a couch blanket, so I was tempted to get the cherry one, the burgundy one, because it's beautiful. But I didn't because I wasn't allowed. We have too many blankets. Category 2, I chose the Oribe. They had 2 Oribe options, and I love this brand for hair. My favorite product of theirs is actually their mousse. It does amazing, but every chance I get, I try to get some Oribe, whether it's in a box or a really good sale or something, because they're pretty spendy. So I use it as a treat, kind of, for my hair, because it is amazing. And I love their packaging. I love their scents. I will say they are pretty perfumed. Here, I'm going to see if it smells the same. Okay, it's spit, but that's kind of the texture here. I'll do one more spray. It's kind of a milky texture. Okay, this is actually not the same as some of their other hair products. Most of their other hair products that have that particular scent. It's not bad. I do kind of wish it was the same, but this has a minty, refreshing scent because what it is, it's a Serene Scalp Oil Control Treatment Mist. So that's why it has the mintiness, because it's kind of reviving the scalp, reducing flakes, and let me see what else it does. Oh, this is why I got it. Prolong the pause between washes with the scalp mattifying mist. Green marine algae and a sugar-derived prebiotic control sebum to balance and support a healthy scalp microbiome while protecting against environmental pollutants. Serenity achieved. So you just mist it in your clean, damp hair, right into the scalp, massage it into your roots, and then style as usual, and then just for best results use after every wash. So it's meant to keep, especially for oily scalps, which mine is, it prolongs your wash, your clean hair, clean scalp, prevents that buildup. So that's why I got that product, because both Nani and I could really use that. And I don't have any products like that, so that was something new. They also had an Oribe dry shampoo powder, and I didn't get any additional choices for category 2, but the Oribe is valued at $58. We only paid $17.52 for that. That's amazing for an Oribe product. Category 3, I chose a makeup item. I would have loved to have more home products, but I will say I was excited. I don't get FabFitFun for the makeup or skincare, but I was excited about all the makeup options they had this season, more than usual. I know a lot of people complained about that, but I was excited because I always think they don't have enough makeup and they have too much skincare and hair care. Even this time I still got 2 hair care items. Again, I would prefer the home items, but out of every category, my best choice for some of them was makeup. So this one, I got the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush. They had 4 options, I believe, to choose from for the shades. It was Hope, Happy, Joy, and I forget what the other one was. Anyway, so I got the shade Happy. This is the packaging. I love her packaging. I love the names of her products and everything. Just very uplifting. And look how beautiful that is. So Happy is supposed to be just a kind of a sheer pink. And it's so velvety. You could almost use it as a highlighter more than a blush. So it could even be considered a blush lighter. Definitely could be a highlighter. Just a really soft pink. I know Joy has a little more pigment and it's more of a peachy, probably a little more on the orange side than this. Hope was a little more neutral. And then the other one, I can't remember what the other one was. So I'm happy with Happy. So this is valued at $27. I paid $8.16 for this gorgeous blush. Great deal. I did get a second option for category 3. When I saw this necklace, I just loved how it looked, and I don't have any silver necklaces that are dainty like this. So this is what it looks like. It's by Electric Picks. And look how gorgeous that is. That goes with my ring. It does have the lobster claw clasp, and it has a, I thought it said 2-inch extender. That looks more like an inch to me. That might be 2 inches. And it does have a extender. So that is on the shortest clasp, the shortest, whatever you call that, the shortest length. Look how dainty that is. That is so beautiful. I'm so glad I picked that as an extra. I'll tell you how much I paid for it. So with the additional choices, each category is a different price. And they're different every season. But so for category, I don't remember what 1 and 2 were. They're like $18 or $17. But category 3, I paid $14 extra for this necklace, and it's valued at $68. So $14 for this beautiful piece is a great deal, I think. All right, so that's on the longest. Looks like that. So I'll probably usually wear it on the shortest one because I like shorter necklaces. I love that. I'm happy with that. All right, category 4, I chose another hair product. The Ceremonia, they actually had the shampoo and conditioner for this in the add-ons in the summer season. So this time they put this option in the box as a box choice. And so category 4, this is the leave-in, the Guava leave-in conditioner. And I loved the shampoo and conditioner from last time so much that I actually ended up getting the hair and body mist in one of the, I don't remember if it was Sephora or Ulta, in one of their sales with some points. And it smells good as well. So I know that this is the same scent, but I will say it doesn't smell so much like guava. I was hoping it would because that's one of my favorite fruity scents. It smells more floral to me than guava, but it's a good kind of floral, and that's why I went ahead and grabbed the body spray because it is beautiful. So I was excited to get the leave-in conditioner. So it's like that. A nice creamy, almost gel sort of texture. Yes, it smells just like the other products. You can smell a hint of the guava, but you can definitely smell more flower. It's a deep hydration repair cream to help protect hair from UV and free radicals. It's Latin American. This is a Latin American brand, and they use Latin American ingredients including safflower extract and tamarind, which provide hydration for maximum absorption and shine, while avocado helps combat frizz for stronger and less damaged hair. No silicones, parabens, sulfates, phthalates, artificial colorants, and it's a cruelty-free formula. The packaging is really pretty too. So I'm excited to have received that. It smells so pretty. I feel like there's even a hint of like vanilla or amber or something as well. It's really pretty. So that was category 4. I also went ahead and grabbed as my additional choice for category 4. This is the Darling set of 3 trivets, and I just thought they were so cute. And the colors went with the pie plate, I thought. So let's see in person if it does. And they're kind of like this flower shape. This one is kind of a mauve burgundy, I guess. So that could probably go with the cherry colored stuff that came in the box. Maybe. I'm not sure since I didn't get that. And then this is kind of like a milk chocolate color, almost a terracotta. And then this soft beige taupe. So there's a large, medium, and small. That's what they look like all together. So I thought, how cute. I just thought they were really cute. They remind me of the SpongeBob flowers, the sea flowers. I thought that when I'm not using it on the counter, these would be cute on the wall as well, like a little wall decor. You could put like a little nail or tack or something to hang them, and do some kind of decor like that in your kitchen. I have some cabinets on either side of my kitchen window, so maybe like up on the cabinets, and then just pull it down whenever I need to use it. Oh, let me see how well I go with this. So the beige is pretty much the same color. I mean, yeah, it's not, this is more of a purple burgundy. This is more of a chocolate. So neither of them are that cherry lacquer like everything else, but that's okay. I think this still looks good together. Those kind of fall colors. All right, that's valued at $30 for that set. And the add-on price for category 4 was $11. So $11 for a set of cute little decorative trivets was not bad at all. Category 5, I chose a luxe option, which means you pay a premium. So you pay a little additional fee for this luxe choice. Normally your box fee, so $55, covers the entire box, and then anything additional, like the categories that I chose, additional items, would be your only additional fee besides add-ons. But when you choose a luxe item, don't forget to, it will be emphasized, it's plus how much ever that luxe fee would be. It's different for every product and every category. So I went ahead and chose the Pat McGrath palette. They didn't spoil this in the spoilers ahead of time. I don't know if maybe there was a sneak peek or something. I didn't see it, but they went ahead and put it in the choices during customization, and I was thrilled, and I grabbed that as fast as I could. These palettes they sell for $128 regular price. So other than one that was given to me, I hadn't had any of this full-size mothership before. Thank you, Clara. So this is the Mothership 11 Sunlit Seduction, and tell you, it's like I said, it's valued at $128. The luxe fee was $49, but when I added everything up together and divided it up with what I paid for the box, I actually only paid $38 total for this, $38.66. If you want to know how I came up with that, let me know in the comments and I can explain it more. But it's just so beautiful. All right, and then just very sleek, of course, the plastic. They've got the mirror, and it's like a beveled mirror. It's very luxe. Everything is luxe about it. So these are the shades. I love the mauve and rose tones, as well as corals like what I'm wearing. This is Corda Rosa from Sigma. Those are my favorite types of shades. And the Natasha Bloom, that's more of the corals. So those are some of my favorite palettes. I'll try to show a picture of swatches. We won't do it live right now because I don't want to make it that much longer, but some of these you can see are shifty. Let's see if it'll show in the mirror. Not really. Okay. But this one right here. Now when you pick a luxe option, that has to be your primary choice, and then whatever else you pick would be the add-ons. You can't use that as your add-on, which I didn't get an additional one. I just kept it at that and I was happy. I don't remember what I was going to pick before I saw that in there. I don't even remember. So I just got one option for category 5. I did get 2 choices for category 6. One of them was the luxe choice, so I had to make that my primary, and that was the Maison Louise Marine number 13, which is the Nouvelle Vague. So I have the oil of that, the little 15 milliliter. And then for the spray, for this size, I actually have 2 bottles, one that I got from Trendmood and one that I got from, I believe, Ipsy. And so I wanted another to add to my collection, especially because this one is my favorite of all of the Maison Louise Marie's. This is a 50 milliliter or 1.7 ounce, and it's what I love about it. It is so tropical and coconut. It smells like fresh sea breeze in Hawaii with the coconut scent and the tropical flowers like the plumerias and jasmines and, oh my goodness, coconut blossoms. I'm telling you, I bet between this and the beach skin that I got as the add-on together would be beautiful. I'm gonna try it. I have to wait till that dries down. But yeah, that one's my favorite of all of their scents. And so I was thrilled when I had the option to get that in the full size perfume, because already as it is, I use that one the most. Oh, that is beautiful. That is a beautiful combination if you like to create your own scents. Oh, that is so pretty. Okay, so the scent notes, the top notes are Mugway, Coconut Waters, Lemon, mid notes, Tuscan Fig, Tonka Agave, and base notes, Vetiver, Amber, and Santal, which are very grounding. So you still get that uplifting coconut tropical scent with some grounding notes that are just makes a beautiful combination. By itself, I only noticed the floral, which maybe the Mugway, but when I mixed it with the birthday suit, it brings out that fig somehow. I don't know how, but it does. Maybe even the agave, something green as well. So the birthday suit is in the add-ons. My add-ons video will be a separate video just so I could split it. So I already posted that one. You can go and check that out, and I'll have the link in the description as well as in the end cards, because I did some refills. I did mystery bundle as well as some surprise items like the surprise room spray, surprise reed diffuser, surprise lip gloss. So I did a few extras for the refills if you want to go check out what I got. So the luxe price for this was $28. I couldn't beat that. $28 for this, and it's valued at $98. So that's a steal. So I again added up everything, and overall price that I paid for this between what I paid for the box and the add-on fee was $29.60. Amazing. That's actually what I paid total. And then for number 6, I did add on the Merit lipstick because I've been wanting to try that. I have a couple of their lip oils and love them. I have a blush from them. I don't remember what else. That's all that I can think of. But I wanted to try their lipstick. I love their packaging. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Very classy. And they had 2 shades to choose from. I chose Mason. And it's supposed to be more of a mauve. Let's see. Oh, it might be considered mauve, but it looks more warm tone to me. But I'm going to go ahead and swatch it. That's just very softly, and actually does go with what I have on, huh? Alright, we'll put it on in a moment. It feels really loose inside as I'm doing it. I feel it like wiggles, so I'm going to have to be very gentle. That's built up a little more. You can see that it is a matte. The other shade was a little bit lighter. I can't remember the name of it. So this is valued at $26. For category 6, the add-ons were $13, so I paid half price. Not bad. All right, so that's one time around. And that is 2 coats. That is a beautiful color for fall. You can put a gloss over that if you want. It's just a nice classic matte. I love it. I'm so happy that I got that because I hadn't tried their lipstick before. And I do love their lip oils. I will say I hope it lasts a little longer than the lip oils. Their lip oil, I love it, but it doesn't last as long as I would like. And then this season, they surprised us with an additional category. They didn't have as many choices in category 7, but that's okay because I'm just happy to get an extra choice. So one of the options was the Hourglass eyeshadow stick, the Warrior eyeshadow stick. And they had several options to choose from. I think there was 6 options to choose from, 6 shades. So that was really hard for me, especially because I didn't, my Sephora doesn't carry these, so I couldn't even see like in person what the shades were, and swatches online weren't all that helpful. But I chose what I guessed I would want the most, and that is Solstice. Based on what it looked like a kind of a taupey bronze. I wanted something that's different than what I already have. So that's what it looks like. I like that it's different as far as the shape. It is smaller, plus it's angled like that, like the round tip. And that's what it looks like. It is more bronze than brown. It looked more taupe online, but it's more of like a golden bronze, I guess. It's still pretty. I do wish I could have seen these in person to make a better choice, but that's okay. It is still something different than what I already have. Let's compare it with, say, Bobbi Brown, since this is one that they had in a previous season. I don't remember if it was summer or spring. I think it was spring. So this is the Bobbi Brown. And this is the Hourglass. So this is valued at $34. I only paid $10.27 for that. And I didn't do any extras for that. They didn't have that many choices. I would have probably done an extra shade of this, but I don't need it, so. Oh, and just no, I don't know if they're going to keep the 7 categories. They made it sound like this was a one-time thing just for this season, but they do a lot of changes. I feel like every single season there's some kind of change. This season there was that, as well as the price change, but something else that's new is their rewards program. So you get loyalty points on your anniversary every year. The number of points you get would be based on how many years you've been with them. So when you go to renew, that's when you'll get your anniversary points each year. I believe it was like 100 for 1 year, 200, I don't remember for sure, but I'm gonna put a picture of the chart that I saw. But you also get points for shopping. So if you, any add-ons or any sales that you participate in, you get points from those sales, and then you can end up turn around and use those points. But you have to convert it to credit, and then you'd be able to add that credit to your next purchase if that's what you wish to do. Alright, so be sure to, again, check out my add-ons and refills that I chose for this season. Very fall-like as well. So I am enjoying this season's box very much. Once again, we got the pie plate, so for some fall cooking, the trivets as well. So those were the only home items that I got for this box. Then I got the 2 hair products, the Orbe Scalp Serum as well as the leave-in conditioner, and you can use both in your hair. And then for makeup, I got the Pat McGrath palette. I'm so excited that I would never be able to find it. Like even Macari, you can't find it for $39. Or if you do, it's not in good condition. So I got that. I got the Rare Beauty blush. I got the Hourglass eyeshadow stick. I got the Merit lipstick. I love it. The extras, I got this necklace. Gorgeous. And I got the perfume. So overall, including the luxe fees and the additional choices, I ended up paying, so I paid $55 for the box, $77 extra for the luxe choices. I mean, even $77 for the palette and the perfume. Crazy. That's still amazing. $38 in the add-on. So total for the box, I paid $170, but my box value was $561 with the 3 additional choices and then the 7 box items. So that was 70%. When are you going to find these things for 70% off? The Rare Beauty, the Merit, like you're never going to find these things, these items for 70% off. Not even in the biggest sales. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you again for coming to join me and seeing what I got. Please be sure to subscribe. Hit that bell to be notified of my next videos, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!